Have you ever wondered why Stoics remain calm in the face of adversity? This tranquility stems from their first lesson, the power of acceptance. Stoicism teaches not to deny reality, but to accept it wholeheartedly. Consider acceptance as the compass guiding us through life's labyrinth. It's not about passivity or resignation, but rather it's about understanding the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's about acknowledging the sun's warmth, the rain's chill, the storm's fury, and the calm's serenity. Stoics know the world is brimming with change, with moments fleeting like sand slipping through fingers. They don't futilely cling to the unchangeable past or anxiously anticipate an uncertain future. They accept the present moment in all its raw, unfiltered authenticity. Embracing acceptance means adapting to the ever-changing tide of life, finding peace amidst chaos and stability within instability. Acceptance gives us the strength to navigate life's unpredictable waves. How often do we worry about things beyond our control? It's a thought that gnaws at us, isn't it? But Stoicism offers a different perspective. It urges us to shift our focus towards what we can control. And what might that be? Our actions, our responses, our thoughts, our attitudes. Imagine you are a sailor. The sea is wild and unpredictable. You can't control it. But you can control how you navigate it, adjusting your sails, steering your ship. That's what Stoicism teaches us. Life is that sea. We can't control the waves, but we can control how we sail through them. It's about understanding that while we can't control external events, we can control our own actions and reactions. It's about not letting external circumstances dictate how you feel or react. Instead, you hold the reins. You're in charge of your own peace. By focusing on what's within your control, you empower yourself. What is the key to withstanding emotional storms? Picture a willow tree in a tempest. It bends, it sways, but it does not break. This is the essence of emotional resilience, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Emotional resilience is the ability to weather the storms of life, to stand firm in the face of adversity. It is not about avoiding feelings or denying their existence. Rather, it is about understanding them, managing them, and using them as tools for growth and wisdom. Imagine your emotions as waves on an ocean. They rise, they fall, but you, the observer, remain steady. By practicing emotional resilience, you gain the ability to maintain your calm, your serenity, even in the midst of turmoil. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Emotional resilience is not about avoiding feelings, but about understanding and managing them. Why does wanting less make you more content? Let's dive into the Stoic practice of gratitude and contentment. In our modern world, we're often bombarded with the idea that more is better, more money, more success, more stuff. But Stoicism teaches us a different perspective. It suggests that true happiness isn't found in constantly striving for more, but rather in appreciating what we already have. By practicing gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we possess. This simple shift can lead to a profound sense of contentment. It's about relishing the present moment, feeling a deep appreciation for the everyday miracles that we often overlook. And contentment? It's the serene acceptance of life's imperfections. It's the understanding that life doesn't have to be perfect to be fulfilling. Contentment emerges from the quiet satisfaction in knowing that we have enough. Gratitude and contentment are the keys to a rich life. Why do Stoics advise against attaching ourselves to outcomes? The answer lies in the unpredictability of life. Stoics understood that our happiness often hinges on things outside our control. Thus, they advocated for a detachment from external outcomes to maintain inner peace. This doesn't mean we should stop striving for our goals. Instead, it's about finding a balance. To let go of attachment means to understand that the journey itself holds value, not just the destination. It's a shift in perspective where success is measured not by the outcome, but by the effort we put forth. The dangers of attachment are manifold. It can lead to a fear of failure, anxiety about the future, and disappointment when things don't go as planned. But when we let go, we free ourselves from these burdens. We're able to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and acceptance, regardless of the outcome. When we let go of our attachments, we open ourselves to the fullness of life. How can thinking about negative outcomes make us happier? It might sound counterintuitive, right? But there's a method to this seeming madness. In the philosophy of Stoicism, we find the practice of negative visualization. This technique invites us to imagine the loss of things we value, the things we often take for granted. Why would we do this? Simple. To cultivate a deeper appreciation for the here and now. By visualizing the potential loss of our health, our loved ones, or our possessions, we're not inviting disaster. Instead, we're reminding ourselves of the transient nature of life. This awareness, in turn, can foster a greater sense of gratitude for the present moment and the blessings we currently enjoy. So the next time you find yourself taking something for granted, try a little negative visualization. You might just discover a newfound appreciation for the present. Negative visualization is not about pessimism, but about preparing and appreciating. What does it mean to live in accordance with nature? This question might conjure images of wilderness survival or a pastoral lifestyle, but for Stoic philosophers it carries a deeper meaning. Living in accordance with nature isn't about retreating to the forest or abandoning the conveniences of modern life. It's about recognizing our inherent connection to the world around us and our own inner nature. Stoics believed that by understanding the natural laws of the universe, we could align our actions, decisions, and attitudes in a way that promotes harmony and tranquility. It's about authenticity, being true to oneself and not being swayed by societal pressures or fleeting desires. Moreover, acknowledging our own nature means understanding our strengths, weaknesses, passions, and fears. It means accepting ourselves as we are and striving for personal growth within that understanding. Living in accordance with nature is about understanding our place in the world and living authentically. How can we become wiser and more virtuous? This question is at the heart of Stoicism, and the answer lies in continuous self-improvement. Stoics believed that wisdom was not a static state, but an ongoing journey. Imagine life as a never-ending classroom. Every situation, every person we encounter becomes a teacher. And what are we learning? We're learning how to be better, how to be wiser, how to navigate the world with grace and virtue. Self-improvement isn't about becoming perfect. It's about recognizing our flaws and working to overcome them. It's about learning from our mistakes and striving to make better choices in the future. It's about cultivating wisdom through experience, through trial and error, through the never-ending process of learning and growing. Remember, the Stoics didn't seek wisdom for the sake of appearing wise, but to improve themselves and their interactions with the world. Self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. How can adversity make us stronger? This question, at its core, encapsulates a key tenet of Stoicism. When we face adversity, it's not just a test of our resilience, but also a chance to grow stronger. The Stoics believed that adversity is an integral part of life, inescapable and inevitable. But instead of seeing it as a bane, they saw it as a boon. Adversity is a forge, in which our character is tempered and our resilience is strengthened. It reminds us of our own potential, pushing us to reach deeper within ourselves to find the strength that we didn't know we possessed. It presents opportunities for growth, for learning, and for self-improvement. Remember, when you're in the throes of adversity, it's not there to break you, but to build you. It's not there to defeat you, but to define you. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not there to hinder you, but to help you. Adversity is not an obstacle, but an opportunity. What is the Stoic virtue of temperance, you ask? At its core, temperance is the embodiment of moderation, a principle that Stoic philosophers held in high regard. It's about understanding the power of balance and the harmony that stems from it. Now, you might think that temperance is about denying oneself of pleasures or indulgences, but it's far from that. It's not about restriction, but about control. It's about knowing when enough is enough, about not being swayed by extremes of emotion or desire. It's about cultivating balance in our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. In a world where excess is often celebrated, temperance teaches us the beauty of balance. It calls us to live a life of moderation, to find equilibrium in all aspects of our existence, be it in our emotions, our desires, or our actions. Temperance is not about restriction, but about balance and harmony. And in that balance and harmony, we find the true essence of Stoic peace.